Science!
And a 1, 2.
Woo!
Dance.
How?
Hey kids, Professor Marbles here. Today we're at Launch Complex 26, where they launched Explorer 1. That's the first satellite that we ever launched. I'm going to tell you all about it. Let's get to it. Away! Here we are at the site for Explorer 1. That's the first satellite that we ever launched. Behind me here, that's the pad where it launched. They have a version of the rocket they basically used to test it. It was strapped to the ground and they would fire from the back to make sure that it worked. The train there were two that they used to move the rocket, kind of how the crawler moves the rockets today. Before they had those giant industrial ATV, super duper cool, extra large. They had to use little choo-choos to move the rockets. They didn't have anything else, so there were two of them and they would use side by side to pull and move the rockets between the pad and where they would assemble them. So behind us is the control facility, which we'll show the inside of that later. This is construction of concrete, steel, concrete, sand somewhere in the middle, and the windows are 1.5 feet thick. And we'll show you what the windows look like on the inside. Inside there is all the computers, the ancient computers that they used, took up an entire room. The computing power on the inside of there basically is equivalent to what we have today in our pockets. Pretty crazy stuff. So there's a room full of guys there, big double set of blast doors to lock themselves in case something bad happened, like this. And then sometimes, thankfully, it worked and it would go up. They would watch it from in there, being this close to the launch. It's pretty crazy. And we're gonna be almost 4 miles away from the launch that we're gonna see this weekend. So imagine being 30 feet close to a rocket launch. That's pretty crazy.